Hi there, Tarot people. So, look at the card I drew today. Interesting. So, the reverse tower. So, the tower in the best of days is not the happiest of cards and is definitely not bringing a message of rich wonder and possibility and positivity. Not at all. That's when it's the right way up. And when we're looking at the shadow tower, for me, I think this is for me where this card is one of the scariest cards, and not not that we need to buy into the idea of fear or need to focus on fear in any way, but it's the card that, hey, it's really time to get down and have a look at what's going on here. I'm not 100% sure what this card means for me personally today, and I'm not really surprised because the tower itself is this tower of the false ego that we've built up, that we've been sitting in and thinking is important, and this relates to certain belief systems and ideas that we have. This relates to our life on an egotistical level that we think is more important, something about our personality, something about ourselves, and the way we have orientated our lives to build our life upon a reality which is not true to us, which is not really fundamentally what we really want nor who we really are. And it has this false nature of the ego in it. And so this is the lightning bolt of God coming to give you a gift of breaking down something that needs to be broken in order for you to start fresh, in order for you to stop fooling yourself, in order for you to stop believing in these false ideals and these false beliefs. So when the tower is reversed, it's a little bit like there's a whole lot of that story going on that we're not seeing, that we're not really aware of. And this is why the reverse tower calls for an extra slap in the face sometimes, to wake up a little bit more, to really open our eyes a little bit deeper, to really challenge ourselves a little bit more in order to go inside and see, hey, what is it that I'm really stubbornly holding on to? What is it in what way is my life just on some snooze fest, unconscious autopilot's flow of non-awareness, and where I'm just following old patterns and old beliefs, and I'm not really being true to who I am, I think, is the key story here. You can draw another card if this card comes out, maybe, and see where your personal tower, in what area of your life your personal tower needs to be reflected. This is just for today. As I said, I'm not surprised that I don't really understand what it is for me right here, right now, but I'm pretty sure that by the end of the day I'll understand what this story is. And it's asking you to be humble and to be willing to let go of something, and to be willing to see something that you need to let go of more than anything else. And it's maybe a little bit of that unwillingness to admit to something that is fundamentally holding you back, a belief or an idea that you're fixed to, or a way of living, or maybe even a false purpose that you might have for your life. And this is a card which is saying, hey, you're going to get a little bit of an extra helping hand from God. He's going to help you destroy and let go of and break down what needs to be broken down in order for you to rebuild your life in some way. So it's going to happen anyway. And that's part of what the tower says. I mean, there is one possible opportunity, which the tower sometimes, and cards sometimes when they're out upside down, it means that, okay, the tower of destruction that you may have been living in your life and you may have been drowning in, it's really time to let go of the drowning. It's time to let go of maybe that part of you that blames the outside world for creating this false tower of craziness for you to falsely live in and have to be forced to jump out of. you created this tower, we created this tower for ourselves. It's time to take our power back. It's time to own our ability to maybe cut away and chop down and break our own tower actively in order to really be able to build something fresh from the new. And this comes, it's the more we hold on, the more disastrous it feels, the more painful it is, and the more we're able to let go, the less will be burned in the process. And if there's anything extra, we may be looking at the tower of our life having already crumbled down. I suppose I can relate to that. I can relate to a bunch of crumbling taking place in my life in the last year or two. Maybe it's the end of that tower of crumbling. Maybe there's a few things that I need to throw on those burning embers of my tower now, a few extra stories that I need to just throw on that fire and just let go completely and surrender totally. Maybe that's the message. Either way, if you tune in tomorrow, I may be able to give you an update of what this unconscious story is right now and what I need to have let go of. So apart from that, courage, strength, will, slap yourselves in the face if you need to, wake up a little bit more, come out of the sleep fest, and I wish you all the best in today's lovely unconscious shadow tower.